Welcome back, everyone, to some more The Outer Worlds 2. Today, we're continuing on with the second playthrough as the ex-convict with high lockpick and high hack and high sneak. But it's been going good so far. We're actually making some really good progress over here on Fairfield. We're almost kind of done with the planet here. I'm going pretty much straight shot to a lot of the objectives. We need to go back and talk to Officer Carr in a second. And then from there, I think we're going to get back over onto the north side of the island, go get this side quest done for Inez, and then see what happens or if there's anything else that pops up. So with that said, let me just make sure everything's good, and we'll get to the first one.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
Nah, they know this invasion ain't personal. It's just business.
Let's make our way up there.
Whoever fixes this rift problem is definitely getting a hull-side sweep with an Elysian view and head office tower.
Here we go. Let's go hand in this quest.
Take care in the northern regions of the island. Fewer reports from scouts. Heightened degree of danger. Maybe that's something to look forward to. Loose your words. I'm listening.
I completed what you wanted me to do at this Skycutter Tower.
Good work. Sure it'll aid your path into the box. Presuming you keep your nerve.
How's the war effort?
Let me spin you a yarn. One of my elite regiments ceased replying to hails several weeks ago. Hardy bunch. Fought all across the system. Yesterday, the Protectorate launched the regiment commander's upper torso into one of our encampments, which makes 2 1/3 complete corpses of a 6-person unit. Mocking us. Calculating bastards, the Protectorate. Would admire their efficacy if it weren't taking so many of my best and brightest. Once the fighting reignites in full, they'll pay dearly.
How's the war effort? I say, you say, fine, thanks. How's yours? All right, let's get back to business.
Music to my ears.
Very well. All right, let's go ahead and I guess that was it for that. She didn't have a follow-up quest at all, surprisingly. Yeah, let's go over to Skycutter. Oh, this lift actually works. There we go. We're making our way over to the Matriarch Raptidon Cave. Because I don't think I used that graft for Inez the first playthrough. So I want to see how that one is this time around. And then after that, we honestly might just be going straight shot to the Vox relay at that point. What do we got over here? Engineering. Ripped the top hat. Yeah, no more top hat. Not for this guy. No leadership abilities here. Oh. Is there a way in at all? What's up, Sham? Yeah, we're still wearing one of the default outfits that you get, like the Zane armor. But we'll get some better stuff down the line. Oh, ooh, ouch.
Gloria, Arcadia, never to be outshone. Our colony, Arcadia, our home.
Oh, nice. Wait, so I can actually see... I forgot, I got an ability where now when I go to look at an enemy or somebody's inventory, I think while crouched, I can see what they actually have. Nice. Trying to use that ability more too. Oh. Whew. Oh my god. Make an outfit that fits the top hat. I would. We're gonna find some sort of like hacking outfit or like futuristic one for this one. Or at least that's the goal.
Got eyes on some no good.
I saw that there's an achievement if you disintegrate like 20, I think it was like 20 or 25 bodies using that ability, so I'm gonna try to do that. And I was just taking a look at the other ones too. There's a bunch for like losing all your companions, becoming completely hostile with all factions, and some other stuff. Just out of curiosity, I was taking a look at them. How much ammo do we have here? 14 rounds.
You
Jeez.
plan on conjuring ammo from the edge? We ought to get the crafting some.
Yeah, we do need to make some more. All right, Niles.
Can't get that Annie's Choice jingle out of my head. Hey, if I start humming it, you do what you gotta. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure.
Yes.
Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
I'm gonna break down any junk we have at the moment, so I can make some more ammo.
Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy.
Mods. All right, let me... Oh, wait, we got cars, pistol. Goo fired from this pistol bounces off of surfaces. Each shot also has a chance to apply contagious corrosive condition. Chance for contagion to spread increases with science skill. That's actually pretty cool. And 25 hours in, great game. Yes, and it only gets better. I think I'm 60 hours in, and now on my second playthrough. $60 hours total. Oh. Oh wait, that's a shoot. Oh man, I'm throwing. I'm out here throwing the noise grenades, and not the regular ones. Heals 200 instantly over duration. These have the same amount of toxicity though. Tried so hard to get into this game, just wanted to join the quest to cross the bridge. It was so annoying. Yeah, I mean, there's multiple other ways you can go. There's a way on the left side and then there's a way on the right side, but you need 2 pieces of equipment to get through them. Or you can go through there, which I did the same thing during my first playthrough. I mean, you could either sacrifice the one dude to allow them to let you cross the bridge, or just shoot your way through, but it doesn't really matter if you shoot your way through because they're protectorate anyways, and there's no standing with the protectorate, so you can pretty much shoot them every time you see them.
They don't belong here.
They sure carved out a place for themselves.
Inventory. Oh, we do have the manager's tasking helmet. Dead man's jacket. I need to go to the
I can respect that.
to the base again and see what's in the... I forget what the jacket is. Thunderstruck.
Respect that.
Oh, I barely have any throwables. This is worth buying. I love the first one, but the reviews for this one has me worried. I'm not sure what reviews you've been looking at, because everything I've seen has been, well, and can tell you, if you love the first one, you're gonna love this one too. Just as much, and probably more, because it is personally. It's everything that a sequel should be. And I would say even better, a lot better than the original. It's not especially for myself, it's not every time I finish a game that I instantly start a second playthrough.
Not to worry. We can always craft us more.
After already doing all the side quests and getting an outcome that I was happy with for the main story.
Keep howling. We're coming for you.
Does it have the same main theme song from the first? I think so. It might be like slightly tweaked for this one, but I'm pretty sure it's about the same.
Looks like a fight.
Anchorage arm! Ready to take the heat off the commander. I'm back. Over here! Revolving the head!
Matriarch's here, all right. Let's put our heads together. See these half-eaten remains? They're a sign. Matriarchs lose their appetite when they're on the verge of going into a state of torpor. She'll have retreated into hiding to conserve her energy. But I got one way to get her attention.
I'm listening.
You know how Doc mentioned pheromones? Well, it just so happened that I procured some Raptidon glandular extract in my travels. Should do the trick. A matriarch with 3 full stomachs ain't coming out of hibernation unless she senses a threat to her authority. She hates rivals.
Good plan.
All right, let's do this. Armed and ready.
Oh, I don't like this. Got it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, let's get up, get up, get up. Oh no. Oh no. Hold. Whew. All right, we're good. That one had me a little nervous there. Can I set off my own mines? No. That's good, at least.
That's the limb.
Bring it here, would ya?
All right, we got it.
Law, look at this part. That's twice the muscle mass of a Raptidon hunter. Undamaged nerve endings? Even the coloration's to my liking. Can't ever discount the aesthetics. You're no slouch, you know that? If we had more soldiers with your talent, we would have taken Eden months ago.
So what's next?
We could head back to Doc Tinsley's lab now, though there's still the matter of that skeleton crabble. We might search out its lair on the coast, if you're up for it. Elsewise,
we don't need that
we're done
one.
here.
Yeah, we don't need that one, because we're just going to install this one anyways. Sprat. Am I able to fast travel? No, we have to actually leave the cave. Whoa! Wait, what? Wait, you can get to the... I had no idea that you can get to the Vox Relay from inside here. I don't want to go there just yet, but I will. I mean, we have access to get in through the front door anyways. Yeah, that's cool. I had no idea. I mean, it makes sense because it is kind of connected right there. And it's just a little tunnel that leads to it. All right, let's go hand this in.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning.
Treacherous. You're not made for fighting fairly. Sorry. Checking this. You're not made for fighting fairly. Your max health is reduced, but your enemies lose track of you quicker and you deal bonus sneak damage. I took this in my first playthrough. I think I'm taking it again because it's pretty good. We lose some health, but we gain the sneak and awareness bonuses, which are worth it.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet. Middling bottom, sure, but not rock bottom.
All right, let's get over here.
Back again? I hope the hunting has gone well.
It has. It has. Can you install a new graph now?
Certainly, if you've procured the right materials. I've been fine-tuning the procedure in the meantime. I do believe it'll be as smooth as Crabble butter.
I'm gonna assume Crabble Butter's especially smooth, because I'm ready to feel like myself again. The part we harvested from a Raptidon matriarch should let me camouflage myself at will, like other Raps can. It'll allow me to heal you up without the enemy noticing. We only
Nice.
acquired one grafting part, so I think that'll have to do. Unless you want to help me hunt down the other creature?
No, we're good. I like the sound of the Raptidon graft.
Grafting with the matriarch feels right. The Enhanced Soldier Division was designed with Raptidons in mind, and there's nary a specimen finer than our late matriarch.
Oh, the Raptidon matriarch will be a splendid match for you, Inez. Go on now. Get sorted while I get this machine up and running. Mind the Raptidon drool on the table. No need to be nervous. I promise.
If you die, it was for a good cause.
You're an inspiration. I feel at peace with my mortality already.
Enough distractions, please. I need the utmost focus for my work.
Oh boy.
This is beautiful work.
Whoa.
My best yet. How does the limb feel, Inez?
That-
Any numbness?
It does look actually kind of cool.
Yeah, both. Body's not accustomed to the presence of another limb. Feels like I've got an extra passenger in my nervous system. But it certainly beats feeling like I'm bleeding on the inside. Or fighting the urge to feast on raw human flesh. Like last time.
Well, I'll certainly be having words with that surgeon, leaving you in a state like that. Now, you come back straight away if anything bothers you.
Will do, Doc. I thank you. And you, Commander, without your help, I don't know what I might have done. Whatever you need going forward, I'm there. You got my word.
Appreciate it. There we go. All right, we got it. I took a flaw where I have to accept every flaw. This will be interesting. That's one where I would maybe do that in a my like crazy playthrough as a psychopath or something. I feel like that's the chaos needed for that type of playthrough. But I mean, some of them are good. Some of them can be very good and have a lot of benefits to them. All right, we're gonna do one final. We're gonna just go to the bridge in the center here, and then after that, I guess we'll go to the Vox relay. I missed this companion completely. Yeah, some of them are completely missable if you don't like explore and stuff. Same thing with the like double jump and all that stuff. Oh. What happened? Wait, I don't think I did this at all.
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Floyd be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? What was she thinking? Did I not make clear our orders to hold the line here regardless of provocation?
Game looks beautiful. It really
Instructions
is.
have been more robust,
I don't know why the
assisted by
auto reply
pictures?
went off.
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander. She also took Scrabbles, sir.
Would that he'd done her more good. Seems Calamity has claimed 2 good soldiers today. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse.
Aren't you just talking directly to me? I'm here on orders from Carr. She said you helped me attack the bridge.
By the void. She couldn't have picked a worse time to change her mind about moving the line forward. As you can see, we're in the middle of a crisis. One of our own, Schultz, just got herself blown to pieces. And worse yet, seems she dragged poor Scrabbles into her ill-conceived scheme.
Scrabbles? Who's that?
I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you speak it. Scrabbles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsiders may see him as a toy, but we've bled alongside that stuffed sprat. He's damn near family. Schultz obviously knew the risks and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. Alas, even Scrabble's power has limits. Still would help morale to get him back, though.
Hold on, Scrabbles is a toy? And yet you think it's protecting you somehow?
I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him.
That's all for now.
Before you depart, a final word. Stay out of the minefield. I won't be the one who answers to Carr when the Protectorate mistake your rootless gallivanting for encroachment.
Use the lockbox, infiltrate, find Scrabbles. A sprat to die for. Yeah, I never did this one. Oh, good thing I almost stole that. Daisy, thank you for the gifts. Oh, let's check in with Inez. I do need to check in with Inez and
I can feel my senses. Teeth too. Also my appetite. I'd say this officially puts me back in full fighting form.
and Niles.
If you ever thought I might slow you down, you can give those fears a kiss goodnight.
I'm glad to hear you're feeling better.
I appreciate that, Commander. I got a good feeling about this partnership of ours. Just want to reiterate that I'll make good on my end of the deal. I plan on proving my worth to you and to Auntie, no matter what it takes.
Good, I'm expecting a big return on my investment.
Oh, you'll get one, Commander. I swear. I appreciate you hearing me out. We should move on.
You got anything, Niles?
Being this close to DeVries, feels like we're finally on track to set the universe aright. Anyway, need something, Commander?
I'd like to know more about the merger between Auntie Cleo's and Spacer's Choice.
It was less merger and more hostile takeover. I don't have all the details, but it sounds like Spacer's Choice tried to outmaneuver Auntie Cleo through quasi-legal means and got a hell of a lot more than they bargained for. And now her new brand's been turned into an invasion force bent on conquering the entire system. Funny how life works out.
I got a few questions.
Oh yeah? What's needling you?
Do you regret becoming an Earth Directorate agent?
I could ask you the same thing.
I didn't have... See, this is why I want to go through these, because I want to see how many choices change with the ex-convict now. I didn't have much of a choice. If I had, I'm not sure I'd be here.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd gone back to my old life instead of becoming an agent. Stayed on Triangulum, become an engineer or something near to it. I knew joining up with the Earth Directorate wasn't going to be a life of low turbulence, but at least it'd have dignity and purpose to it.
I love the new armor designs, which, yeah, it's the armor is pretty good. A lot of them, their cosmetics change too, depending on like upgrades and all that too. And it is a little bit, Jay, more sci-fi, of course, but it has a lot of similarities, especially for the level and speech system. Do you still believe that?
How much dignity in having your limbs blown off? Sorry, that was blunt.
Realistic, though. If anyone has a right to be angry, it's you.
I'd say you've got cause enough yourself. 10 years lost ain't nothing to sniff at. But back to your initial question, do I regret becoming an agent? Yeah, some days. But then there's days like the one when I found you, and well, not much to regret there. Only thing I know for sure is my opinion today is colored by more than just the rosy tint of a low-run kid looking up at the stars. Life's not fair, but it keeps on.
You can't be let down if you never get your hopes up.
Ain't that the truth?
There's something else.
I've got time.
Never really got the chance to get to know one another. I'd like to change that.
Fair point. Guess Horizon Point didn't exactly foster a lasting fellowship, did it?
Betrayal does tend to put a damper on the most relationships.
Why, Commander? You mean to tell me you don't enjoy being jettisoned into space and left for dead? Color me stupefied. All jesting aside, what's there to tell? Spent the first year getting back up on my feet, literally. Been mostly laying low since then, maintaining my cover. Before the invasion, at least, the Earth Directorate still needed someone to watch the colony, and I had 2 working lamps.
Glad I missed all that. Sounds tedious.
Yeah. Figured they'll leave that episode out of the serials. Consider yourself lucky you got to skip ahead to the cliffhanger. Arcadia's a tinderbox right now. War spun up folks on all sides, and stepping into trouble is easier than ever. And that's not even touching on the rift. The people in this colony need us, Commander. Even if they don't know it yet.
Don't take this the wrong way, but how'd you survive?
Same as you. Dumb luck. Barely made it back to the ship on my own power. Don't much recall after that. Val tells me I was in a bad way. I needed an honest-to-law doctor. That's when I found Zebulon. Or he found me. I'd lost a lot of blood, so it's all behind the haze now.
I wouldn't have expected a protectorate doctor to be willing to help an outsider.
This was before the invasion. Not to say there wasn't some risk, what with the Sentinels and all, but it ain't like it is now. The protectorate used to believe they were untouchable. Now they know they're mortal, same as the rest of us. That's some hard gravity to pull.
So it's just been you and Valerie unit this whole time?
Not always. Went a couple of stretches there on low power to avoid detection from protectorate patrols. I usually shut her down for a few cycles then. The way you're gawping at me right now makes me think I answered that question wrong.
I'm guessing you two have gotten close then.
Sure, we're a tight pair, but it's nothing unhealthy like you're slanting at. Val's got me out of more scrapes than I can count. She can be a little Delphic at times, but she'll grow on you. Promise.
Doubtful I don't trust machines. I mean, we hack them. I already like her more than... That's crazy. Are you sure you're okay? You're alone a long time.
I appreciate the concern. Won't lie, had some hard years. Got caught up in a few lost causes, the particulars of which I'd rather not go into now, if it's all the same.
Has anything good happened since Horizon Point?
I found you. Oh, and Val's been stalling less since I patched her acclimator. Ship doesn't smell anymore. That's about it.
I'm impressed Valerie still works so well after all these years.
Most Valerie units have an operating life of only a few years, but that's on account of it being more cost-effective to replace rather than repair. I don't share that philosophy, personally. You don't junk someone just because one of their parts stops working right. You do whatever it takes to get them up and running again.
One last question. You mentioned the ship smelled before. It smelled like what?
Spratwurst.
Were you cooking Spratwurst?
It'd be pretty horrifying if I wasn't. I was trying to teach myself some new skills in the galley. Val got it into her hardware. I needed a hobby. I figured Spratwurst ain't an easy meal to mess up.
Sounds like that turned out well.
Nothing like a small grease fire in space to get the vitals pumping.
All right, that's it for now. Sheesh. All right, we'll check in again with Inez right before we go into the Vox relay. Mainly going through that just to see what the background questions or things can be used. Ooh, ouch, ouch. That's a lot of ouch. I found Scrabbles.
No, he went off to relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful.
Nothing I'd fancy more than to lay out those bastards at the bridge. Especially now that we've got Car's permit. But it's a doomed venture without Scrabbles.
I think this might belong to you.
I'll be spaced. Scrabbles! And hardly the worse for wear! You've no grasp of what his return means to this unit. Scrabbles was originally a gift from my daughter. He fought with us during the Consolidation War, and has seen this squad through every hard deployment since leaving Tau Ceti.
Oh.
He's also packed with some of the finest grade stimulants this side of legal.
Oh.
Here, for your trouble. Livener like that comes in handy when you're in a pinch.
Awesome. I've always wanted to do drugs.
Seems everyone's
says the
scoring
ex-convict.
big today.
Let's put these stimulants to work and attack the bridge.
You surely read my mind. We can begin the assault as soon as you give the go-ahead.
Stand by until I've done a little bit more reconnaissance.
Don't take too long. War waits for no one.
That's mine, that's mine, that's mine. If I just keep on jumping, they'll never know. Alright, let's go talk to him.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
I don't even have to do this, but I'm doing it anyways.
You! My scouts saw you infiltrating our lands to the north. This is Protectorate soil, and Protectorate it shall remain. Contra, to arms! Let this trespasser know justice.
Oh!
Ready to go.
Okay, never mind. We're not going to them. They saw that I already got to the other side. I guess. Wow. Alright, never mind. We're going. Ouch. I stepped right on that one.
Take a look at those corpses they've constructed. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
This is Protectorate territory, all right.
Jeez.
Ain't looking to instigate anything, Commander. But if these bastards make any threat on my person, no promises.
Wait, we can take Scrabbles from him? Well, we might take him from him
Orders
anyways.
just came down from Car. We stand ready to cut some final checks at the bridge. Just give the word.
Let's do it.
Forthwith. As soon as we fortify ourselves, of course. Troopers, to me. We need to prepare. Our attack is imminent. We'll pay those bastards back for Schultz. This is what we've been waiting for, troopers. What all those days and nights of trial readied us for. We're delivering death, free of charge. Forward to victory, profits, and the furtherance of Auntie's glorious enterprise.
Moving like law, troopers.
Attack! I have the wrong weapon equipped. I need ammo. I do have some ammo there. I'm out of ammo there. Alright, I'm ready.
Show these hellions how Auntie's choice.
Keep your hand where I can see it.
Could hit the broadside of a freighter.
Man, he was like in the perfect spot.
System is reviewed. Sustain the system. Ammunition depleted.
I do wish that this thing was semi-auto rather than burst fire.
We shall stay their ambition.
Moose, thank you for the gift. Oh no. No, I accidentally shot. Oh my god, we have to go again. Ah, man. I wish it was like one of those things where they'd say, hey, one more shot like that, and... Oh, nice. Oh, sweet. It was an autosave right here.
They're dead. At least nobody else is going to be strung up.
I mean, I'm not stealing from them, so hopefully they're okay with this. I'm gonna buy those two. But I think we got them all. I mean, it's saying that we did. But there was another private log. Lower the bridge. We still have to get to the other side. Bridge armory keycard. Nice. Another baseball card. Or pitch ball. I always call it baseball. Technically pitch ball. Corporate negotiator. Where'd the guy that the leader go? Or maybe he crossed all the way to the other side. Oh, there he is. Juarez. The bench is buzzing, maybe because of the big fishbowl filled with weird moving goop. Inspect the big fishbowl. Seems to be pumping something from the barrel. Most of the fumes are contained, but what you're getting a whiff of smells pretty good. Smell weird goop. After 10 solid huffs, it becomes apparent you're inhaling uranium. Now the bench isn't the only thing buzzing. Oh God. I thought he was about to throw up. Well, good thing there's a auto dock right here. Probably didn't need that one, but that's okay. I saw there was an achievement where if you don't spend any bits at all in a playthrough, you get one. Nice, we're about to be level 9 soon.
The bridge is ours, and with nary a scratch to show for it. Thanks for your contributions to this great and honorable endeavor. For as long as we hold the bridge, safe passage is yours.
That's so cool. Yeah, I never knew you could use them to cross. All right, I think we're gonna go for the Vox Relay. The first big decision.
Prisoner 34989-393A. There is no place for you in the paradigm. You are hereby sent.
Let me know when you need a distraction. Combat! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Heal. Rescue. Right on scene.
Oh, thank the stars. I was sure that was the end of me.
Don't worry, I got you. Again.
Thank you for saving me. I wish I could return your kindness in some capacity, but I left everything behind when I fled. Though you're most welcome to my old protectorate equipment on that ledge. I won't require any of it from here on out. That part of my life is behind me for good, it seems.
No need for that. Glad you're safe, but I need to leave.
Of course. You've already done so much for me. I won't take any more of your time. Thank you, stranger. And may the Sovereign protect you.
Okay. Report. There's that. Still rocking the same armor as before. Okay, before we go in, I just want to do a check-in with Inez and Niles, see if they have any follow-up stuff.
Seems you've been scouted by
and then
Fairfield's
we'll go.
finest to assist our efforts in the war. You know, since the ceasefire will inevitably fail. If you do, it'll be great for the folk here. And great for my resume, if I'm honest. Few bullet points like that, maybe it'll be enough to win me a spot on a higher rung. And you? If you help, what are you getting out of this?
I'm only here to track down the agent who betrayed me. Fairfield's struggles are secondary.
Right. You got more important matters on your mind. Val filled me in on what happened. Betrayal, spitting in the face of camaraderie and duty and all that. Were you one of Auntie's? I tell you just to shake the ladder hard while your traitor is climbing up, and enjoy the show when she tumbles down. What recourse do you actually have?
A bullet to the gray matter usually works.
Ain't that the truth? Though it says a lot that you don't have faith in your own institution to see justice done. Ain't had many dealings with the Earth Directorate myself. You're the first agent I ever met, in fact. But you get things done. I trust you. As for the rest of your organization, can't really say. They hate corporations, I've heard that much. But what about you? You buy into their policy too?
I don't care what the Earth Directorate thinks. I'm just an agent by happenstance.
Sure, but you represent them all the same. Look, I'm sorry. I ain't intending to get into any grievances here. Let's just say I'm a little dubious about the whole keeping corporations and corrupt governments in check thing. Ain't seen evidence of it yet. But maybe you're liable to prove me wrong. Anyhow, reckon we should keep moving.
A lot has happened lately. Sure you have some thoughts?
Sounds like your old pal DeVries was in deep with the Order. Now, I don't know a whole lot about them, but I don't reckon fanatical is part of their employee code of conduct. And as you've seen, that kind of loyalty can pose a real problem to everyone else. But we'll track her down before it comes to a head. Don't you worry.
Talking about something else.
Fine by me.
We discuss some personal matters.
How personal are we talking?
What was it like with the Enhanced Soldier Division?
Couldn't say. I was in it all of 2 days before my graft started festering. Before that, I was an infantry medic. Our platoon was one of the first to touch down in Arcadia. I would have continued serving on the front line in an upgraded capacity, but, well, once the state of my graft became apparent, it was decided that parting ways would be best.
Decided by who?
My commanding officer, and the surgeon who performed the operation, I imagine. I wasn't lucid at the time. When I regained consciousness, I saw that my service pistol was gone, and a termination notice was in its place. I put 2 and 2 together. Law, that was a bad morning. Look, I knew dismissal was a possibility when I volunteered for the procedure. A successful graft is a boon, a failed one is a colossal liability. I'm a walking lesson in breakage.
So, where's your company now?
Oh, that information is outside my purview. I miss my platoon. Most of the time. I hope they're holding on okay wherever they are. Huh. If nothing else, they'll have Ortiz to keep up morale. I know the nonstop jokes from that bastard sustained me for weeks. Yeah, he's tough. He'll be all right.
Sounds like you miss him.
Of course I do. Can't help but wonder if I'm missed in return. Anyhow, I would rather return to the matter at hand. No use dwelling on those out of sight and out of mind.
Had something else I wanted to talk about.
Right.
Been thinking about your graft. What if Doc Tinsley expertise isn't enough?
If this new graft fails, you mean? Then I keep pushing forward till I can't anymore. You didn't see me when I first got out of surgery and came to Paradise Island. The fact that you and I met at all is a testament to Doc's skill. But suppose if her treatment doesn't stick, then maybe it's my time to go. You can only cheat death so many times. You know that as well as I do.
But I don't intend to lay down and die.
Ain't what I'm saying neither. But the simple truth is that if Doc can't fix me, no one can.
She could be sabotaging you. She was Protectorate after all.
Hey, none of that now. Doc's still learning the ways of Auntie's choice, true, but I had the same struggles when I first joined up. You ask me? Don't matter where you've been, so long as you make a home of where you are. She reminds me of the folk I had back home in Taucetti. Generous despite everything. The thought gave me comfort when I first sat in her chair, barely able to walk without help. I'd rather not dwell on those moments, if it's all the same to you. What matters is the here and now.
Fair enough. Anything else?
Fine by me.
Wanted to know more about your old unit and your friend Ortiz.
Well, like I said, we were both in the same unit. Me as a combat medic, him as a machine gunner. Everyone in my unit was from Taucetti, so we already had that in common. And we served on the front lines, which made us look out for one another that much more. See, most of us were laborers, and we just got our first real shot at something greater. We wanted to make a name for ourselves, and what better way to do that than become a hero? Our onboarders promised that if we demonstrated exceptionalism, showed initiative, that we'd get promoted quick. And our days of living in squalor would be far behind us.
And you fell for it? You said most of your unit were laborers. What about the rest?
Oh, they were ex-VPs from Spacer's Choice. They tried to hide it, but we found them out quick. They didn't eat like the rest of us, see. When you're used to doing without, you stay mindful of anyone or anything that might try to steal the can of salt tuna from your hands. The VPs set their own cans down, half-eaten. The kind of certainty that your lunch ain't about to be someone else's is a real nefarious kind of privilege.
You don't think it's odd that Auntie's Choice put their newest employee on the front line?
It ain't like they forced us to join up. We did that on our own. And it said in our contract that they could send us wherever we were needed. Can't complain if where we're needed is in a trench staring down the barrels of a minigun.
Let's just agree to disagree.
All right.
Wow, that's easy. How'd you and Ortiz first meet?
We spent a week crouched in the same foxhole under aerial bombardment. Shared water one sip at a time by the end of it. Anyone would have been friends after that. I don't know if I would have made it out alive without him. Maybe I'll tell him that over a beer one day. Praise him in front of the whole saloon. Law knows he's got a thing for heroics.
Were you two, you know?
Commander, has your gray matter reverted to that of a prepubescent? No, we ain't, you know. We're friends. Nothing romantic-like. But maybe could have been, under other circumstances. But I'd say those circumstances have well and truly flown.
All right. You made it sound like Ortiz saved you. How?
He kept me clear-headed. Every so often there'd be a lull in the bombardments and I'd hear voices all across the field, calling out for aid, for mama, for death. Almost got my head clean taken off when I tried to scramble out of the foxhole the first night. I heard a call for help and moved on instinct. Damn foolish of me, really. Ortiz told me not to panic, to wait till he could provide cover, to just shout first aid instructions where I could. It was too valuable to fall in battle, he said. It was a rough few nights at first, knowing I couldn't help folk who needed it. And the reward for that torment was my life.
Well, I'm glad you survived. How'd the rest of your unit fare?
Better than I'd feared. Only had to bury 2 troopers and amputate 5 limbs. I'm thankful every day that the Protectorate can't aim for shit.
Well, I'm glad he looked out for you. Can't imagine you not being in my crew.
I appreciate that, Commander. In any case, I'm only standing here because of a damn fine soldier who became my friend. I'll carry that knowledge always.
All right, talk later. Okay, not a lot of options there for the ex-convict. I know, hopefully during the main story and stuff, it should pop up a lot more.
People.
Let me just check up with Niles one more time.
Sure hope Val isn't missing to something fierce back on the ship. Anyway, need something, Commander?
Talk more later. All right, we're good. Let's get inside the Vox Relay.
Oh, these damned bodies. Why can't we just bury the lot of them? Oh.
Hold.
Even my damned hammer turns against me. Blazes, that stings.
All right, we're good.
You are approached. Be forewarned. We are in a heightened state of alarm due to unprecedented events. Unless you have official business here, I suggest you move on. Move on and leave me to hang all of these bodies. Which I must shamefully confess may be beyond my capabilities. Even without your distraction. Is that you there? Why do you have an Auntie's Choice abomination in tow?
Oh.
Careful now. You're speaking to a soldier who could put one between your eyes at 100 paces back. Lucky for you, I'm here in good faith.
Ugh, no matter. I cannot afford to worry over you. I have a grave number of bodies to hang and not enough time to hang them. Now, what is it that you want?
By the authority of Hogarth's writ of conscription, you report to me now. Let me pass.
Vigilant Hogarth sent you? I wish I could help, but he's been named a traitor. These credentials might as well be stained in Protectorate blood. That being said, I am from Westport. If Hogarth trusts you, let's just say I'm willing to listen. The Brigadier sees enemies everywhere, sappers in every shadow. Approaching him under questionable license is to risk being shot. It's too dangerous for us both.
There must be something you can do to help me.
Tragically, I must decline. Whatever I might think of the Vigilant, mine is not the opinion that matters. Area's off limits.
What? That's it? Oh,
I
man.
politely request you cease defiling the corpses of our fallen brethren.
The first time around, we were able to convince them to put us inside of that and then smuggle us in. But since I don't have the speech for it, I guess we can't.
Forewarned, I'm in no more a position to help you now than I was before.
Yeah. You need speech or leadership 3.
You are approaching a restricted estate.
There's a way back here? Well, looks like we're finding our own way in then.
There's some kind of opening in the canyon, Commander. Bet we could find our way closer to the box if we stay out of sight.
Oh. Here we go. What is this? I guess I never really got to explore Vox Relay outside of the entrance back there. Guys, you're not supposed to just waltz in and open the door. What the hell? Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Aborting search.
Wow, that guy can really spot me. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're using the hat. Where's the hat? What? I'm supposed to be invisible. Level 9. it's crazy. Yeah, only when you don't move. Yeah. All right, let's go lockpick and hack there. It confused me because I wasn't moving for a second, but then they could still spot me. All right, let's swap back.
This the maintenance room?
Boy, not much for creature comforts, are they?
Brigadier Montelli is a credit to the Protectorate. Are you writing a poem?
What?
I heard you reciting poetry. It was most evocative, with rich metaphors and clever wordplay.
Oh, thanks. Just a little something I want read at my funeral.
What? Huh?
Funeral. We'll get funerals, right? We can't go wrong following a brigadier's orders. Can we?
Of course not. Unless he executes us as traitors. Which would mean we are. So, in that case, no funeral.
Thanks. I feel much better.
Oh. Shit.
What? Wait, what's over? It's over there?
Okay, turn that way.
Seems done.
Uh-oh. You know what? We're putting the helmet back on. Turn around, sir. Turn around.
So this is where your backstabbing agent plotted and schemed, huh? Cheery place.
We're going in.
Hell of a scene to greet.
Ooh, we actually made it.
Scene to greet you at the start of your workday. Bet it keeps folk completely in line.
Oh, wait. Huh, so that's interesting. Okay. Wait, that's actually going to be kind of cool. When I started the game, or well, when you start a playthrough, there's a guy in the very beginning, Corbin, I think his name is. And in my first playthrough, I failed to help him with something that I said I would. But in this one, I broke in and then he shot me. He shot at me. But in my first playthrough, he was right here. And since he's not here, well, since he's dead, he's not going to be here. So that's kind of cool.
Have you any last words to express your shame?
That Dragoon was already defective. Oh, we were only rebuilding the logic assembly so that...
I forgot about that.
I hope this belated confession unburdens your conscience. Though it will do nothing to commute your sentence. On the charges of sabotage and treason most contemptible, I find you both guilty. No. No, please! This is all a misunderstanding. We're loyal.
Oh boy. Executed. And then this is the part where he would show up. But since he's not here...
Did you hear Montelli lock the thrusters? But if the box relay launches, we...
Why is my pistol is not...
We
won't be able to change its trajectory. It could land on one of our towns.
Locked and stopped.
No, of course not.
Commander, you're bleeding. Practicing battlefield medicine.
I hate how little damage the knife does right now. Hold. Hey, you know what? Let's just get him.
Search completed in the logic. No.
No bodies will be found now.
Opening to cover.
Oh God.
Ready to waste them. On your command.
Rats back in business.
I'm the one you need to worry about. You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Satisfaction on the way. Someone call for a medic. I ate the enemy.
Yeesh. I don't have the best weapons right now, and nothing scales off of any of the perks that I'm currently using either, so that's not a great combo. Oh.
Save that for the wrongdoers. Can't have our fearless leader firing on empty. Let's get the track.
I don't know why it's going off for that. Game is fun. Yeah, it's been a great time. Got that one done. Let me grab this. I love Inez. Yeah, she's a pretty good character. All of them by the end of my first playthrough, I was really impressed with. Oh no. Their storylines are all pretty good, except for Isa. Ooh, these controls seem like they could deploy drones throughout the room below. Bypass security drones controls. You've gained access to the drones deployment protocols. These targeting parameters can be removed, causing the drones to attack indiscriminately. Release the drones. I've realized from playing I would totally fall for Auntie's propaganda. I would hope I wouldn't, but I also don't know if I probably... If I was in this world, I don't know either, to be fair.
It's a brawl.
On your toe.
Wait, wasn't there another... I think there was another control panel in here. Or maybe it is just that one.
What if his orders are going against the paradigm?
Armed and ready. Raring to go. Much marginal, Commander.
Not good. Not good. Dude, I'm running out of ammo more than anything. What the? Like, this is crazy. I just need to go, every time we go to a vendor, I just need to buy all the ammo. Oh, open and on bar. Oh, this is the entrance again. Okay. Maybe set all this stuff to junk. Ooh, shock machine gun. Silenced repeating rifle. Ooh. Might actually... Well, this one's a repeating rifle too, right? Short rounds, short rounds. To be honest, I'm never going to use that. Biomass pistol. Can't do that. No medicine there. Alright, let's use the auto dock. Alright, cool. We can lockpick this. Got a whole lot of stuff in here. Short rounds. Biomass canister. Yeah, I'll make some of these. Shock rods, we'll make some too. About 1,000. Healing. I don't think I've ever made any inhaler charges during my first playthrough. I think we're good. Hey, Matt, thank you for the gift. Thank you for the gift there. Appreciate it. Go pick up some more ammo. Sell junk. Oh, these are the wrapped item, or not wrapped, locked vendor items. I didn't realize that. Interesting. Oh, I completely missed that the first time. Wait, did I walk through the room? Oh, right. You have to use the console. I went the wrong way. That's why. Alright. Let me save real quick. Hold on 1 second. Let me just do something. And then we should be good. Via RB. All right, I am back. Okay, let's keep moving.
Check enemy light just turned on.
Let me see how much more damage that this would do. Less? Really? You're supposed to do more sneak damage. It's not even enough to take him out.
Parasites identified. Advance.
Okay.
Give the word and I'll take care of it.
Advance.
Commander, watch your vitals.
Ned, happy to help. Discreetly.
The hair. Hole in the head. Too much could hit the bomb side of a freighter.
Breaking for cover. Magnificent gun.
Wait, one of these bodies had some gear in it. Shows right here. Oh, they ran all the way around. Or is one of the bots. Okay. Trying to get enough of them where I get the achievement. Should probably almost have it. Way down here.
Damned if I go.
All right.
Can I remain unsullied under the command of a rambling, nonsensical persecutor?
Forgot about her.
Oh, hello there. You seem to have caught me at a most inopportune time. Was just, patrolling the sewers, monitoring for suspicious activity. Now, I must kindly ask that you vacate the vicinity. Your presence here is proving distracting, to put it mildly.
What are you doing in the sewage system?
Only patrolling one of the most vulnerable parts of the station. Yes, that's it. Very specialized work. Discreet, confidential. You'd never comprehend the value of this task.
I don't work here. I'm with the Earth Directorate.
The what? Word to the wise. A protectorate station is hardly the place to be making light of one's affiliations. Brigadier Montelli would be ecstatic to hear you spout such humorous quips. You'd be labeled a heretic. But I'm sure he'd chuckle as you swung from the gallows.
I wasn't joking. I'm a trained agent.
Forgive my unease. I thought Montelli sent you to see to my execution, or some other absurdity. I don't know what's going on here. The station's changed. It's become a damn charnel house, stained with the blood of my brothers and sisters. I don't know what to do. I just don't wish to die. I can't...
Remain on the station. The Protectorate only has your best interest in mind. What happened here?
Everything happened so suddenly. The day we lost Fairfield, people began worrying. A soldier speculated on how it happened, how the Protectorate failed to protect our home. Next day, they were strung up, which was understandable, even though they should have just been refreshed. But then another went, and another, until bodies littered the base. All the while, Montelli has acted as if nothing is amiss. I couldn't stand the bloodshed anymore. I ran to the sewers to hide, and have been here ever since, scavenging what I can.
Then what do you plan to do about it? Wallow in self-pity or fight back?
What pathetic act of rebellion could I enact that would not earn me a justified bullet?
Aw, man. Yeah, last time I did speech, which she handed me like a card or something. You're in a tough spot. Wish I could help, but I got other priorities. And that's why it's so important, at least I think, to do like a first playthrough with high speech. At least for myself. Let's see what we have in here. Insert credentials. At least we're not short on ammo anymore. Happy about that. Alright, we're in. Oh, that's what they did. So when I released the drones, they cleared out the room in here. Oh, that's pretty cool. I was wondering what room that the drones actually went to. Let's do a save. Oh boy.
Ready to take the heat off you, Commander. Just say when.
Little pick-me-up for you.
We're here! Free hole in the head! Come at me!
The rescue, sight unseen. Out of sight and on the way.
Failing.
There we go. It worked out using the shock this time around. Last time I was using corrosive for Niles, but since these are all like robots, very effective. Here's the two people he executed. Okay, I think we're good in there. Let's go up. Let me see, where's my... I'm gonna save over one of these. Right there. It sucks I can't just scroll down to my oldest save anymore, or that they don't categorize the saves. But, oh well. Emergency deflectors. Grab that. Got some armor in here. There's a terminal. Let's see if I can hack it. Come on, surely there's something we can hack into here. Required info not found. Oh, man.
Huh. Appears our good brigadier is being guided by someone else's hand. You wager that influence is what pushed him over the edge?
Yes, but those were
Here we go.
What now? Ah, an intruder. Of course. I was warned the paradigm would test me, and here you have arrived. Yes. Dispatching you may yet grant me the opportunity to show my unimpeachable quality.
This piece of work's been on a murder spree and has the nerve to call himself unimpeachable. Let's tread lightly. Don't want to stir up more of his crazy.
Seen this before. All that pressure from trying to live perfect. Some subjects pop a lid. We should mind what we say unless we want this conversation to be real short.
And you have the gall to bring an invader herself into my station? Remarkable daring or foolish bravado, to be sure. Come then, infiltrator, test me. Perform your part in this grand drama, but be forewarned. I am not easily made prey.
Wait, no one told me I was going to be in a drama. I don't know any of my lines.
Play the fop all you like, invader. But if it's pity you seek to draw from me, you'll find my well runneth rather dry.
Given your paranoia, I'm surprised you can even distinguish enemy from ally at this point.
Tell me, does it ease your conscience to imagine me as some foaming mongrel, a raving bedlamite baying for blood? Oh yes, I've heard the rumors. Montelli's turned cruel. Montelli's lost his wits. Montelli's going to string us all up and watch our skeletons dance. So much breath wasted on nervous scuttle.
How you run the Vox is your business. I'm here for information about Augustine DeVries.
Who?
All this killing of traitors, and yet an Earth Directorate agent went unnoticed?
Is this some attempt at a lark? A jape? Do I look amused?
No, you look like a man who let a spy operate under your nose for months.
So you claim in your efforts to manipulate and mislead me. But the only subversives I see here are you and your tawdry collaborators.
Tawdry. Suppose you're partially right. I'm not opposed to taking cheap shots. Want me to demonstrate?
If we're taking on names, I prefer intrepid do-gooders myself.
Have you even the slightest notion of the resolution I am purposed toward? The burden affixed to my shoulders. I'm killing traitors. Seditionists! I am purging our prized garden of chokeweed and all manner of slithering things. My methods may seem callous, but a swift response to treason is necessary to prevent this crisis from worsening.
Crisis? Are you talking about the war with Auntie's Choice?
Auntie's Choice? Bah! The invaders are vacuous opportunists dead from the collar up. They would not have found purchase here if not for the festering rot already in our soil.
Festering rot. Hell of a way to speak of your own forces, Brigadier.
Or perhaps your Auntie's Choice simply lacks the standards to separate out mediocrity. Nevertheless, I am not afraid to speak what's true. Our great protectorate has lost its way. Years of comfort and plenty without stricter enforcement have softened us, made us weak, undisciplined. If only the Sovereign heeded his consul's wisdom, he could restore the Protectorate's honor, instead of shaming his forebears by leaving such a grave task to others like myself.
Oh, here we go. What you've done here is criminal. I'd know.
Perhaps by whatever awful passes for your laws, by Protectorate standards, I have satisfied my mandate to protect this station from all threats, without and within. But now we have bandied enough words. Your time has come, Infiltrator. Any final sentiment you wish to impart to the Aether?
Either what? You didn't list my options.
So, it will be a mercy killing, then. For crimes against our perfect sovereignty and conspiracy to commit the same, I hereby sentence you to death.
Here we go. Oh. You're kidding. Hello? No way she just went down just like that. Here we go.
Back in business.
There it is. Any more of them in here? No, I don't think so. I think that was it. Oh boy. Now we have to make a big choice. Oh no. I don't know if I'm ready for this. I don't know how it's gonna work out. We're gonna get rid of that one. The chain spark cannon. This one was always really good. Or at least I really liked it. 98 damage per second. Got a bunch of ammo for that now. 58. All right, I'm gonna do these three.
control room. Bet you last month's earnings that debris left her mark here.
Oh yeah, isn't there there's like a room right there. I don't have the observation for it though. Unless it opens up over here somewhere. The panel has various meters and readings for the components of the relay. All protocols, including the launch protocol, are locked. You notice that there's a hidden protocol that can be accessed. Open the safe room. There we go. There's always another way in. Stored messages.
I don't know who you are or how you accessed my private terminal, but it won't do for prying eyes to have evidence of my activities. I've triggered the Vox relay failsafe ejection routine. But worry not. After launching, the station will take several minutes to achieve its pre-programmed self-destruct altitude. So you'll have plenty of time to enjoy the ride before your death.
Oh boy. Escape!
We gotta do something. If the Vox crashes into Fairfield, it'll kill a whole lot of my people and innocent civilians. Use the control panel. Do the right thing.
Ridding this land of invaders seems like a good idea to me. And what exactly is the right thing?
You know damn well it isn't helping the Protectorate kill a number of us when we aren't even in the fight. Aim it elsewhere on the island. Fire it into space. I don't care, so long as you don't doom everybody in Fairfield for nothing.
I'm not interested in committing war crimes. Fairfield will be safe.
It's a relief to hear you say so. Go on then, Commander. We're short on time as it is.
Oh no. Wait, oh no, wait, we can send it into space. Set destination space. We can hack it. Okay, for a second I thought we were going to send it to Westport. Debris failsafe triggered the launch protocol. Unfortunately, Montelli has locked the possible trajectories and the only choice available to use. Currently it is set to Fairfield, which will obliterate the town if nothing is done. Set to set destination space. It will now launch into space, sparing all from harm. I wasn't able to do that the first time around, so that's pretty cool. Let's get out of here. Unless it hits like a an Auntie's Choice ship or something. Yeah, using an elevator while something is about to launch is probably one of the worst things you can do. And we're out. There it goes. We made it. Actually made it out alive. Let's see if there's anything else down here. Oh, there's some protectorate. Yeah, let's clear out this place.
Charged up. Let's get you healed. Happy to help. Discreetly. Someone call for a medic.
Contact reestablished.
Hit the broadside of a freighter. Come at it.
Prescription filled.
Invasive elements.
Let me end this fight on my feet.
How'd you? Oh, it's because she got shocked.
Back in business.
No escape for you. Thinking what disruptive
There we go. There's some more enemies over there still.
Little pick-me-up for you.
Get the water and I'll take care of him, Commander.
Where'd she throw that? All the way back there? Really? I don't think I cleared this out on my first playthrough because we got snuck in. The terminal over here.
Back in my sight. Seeking cover.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
There we go. Whew. Buy those.
Liquidate 'em.
recommencing hostility.
A lot of personal logs. Anything else in here? Brawny engineering. They're searching for the bodies.
All right, bet.
Disagreeable business. You could have sworn it. Now what?
Armed and ready.
Come on, one more.
Tingling. All charged up.
Medical pack out.
Thank you. That one ran from us. Corrupted files. Restore file 2. Oh, vigilant. Please spare Westport. Take your righteous anger out on me.
It's the brawl. Reach down.
Get back here. Okay, that was officially the last one. Whew. We are set there. What do we have now? Travel to the Golden Ridge. Yeah, I kind of forget that it just sort of ends. It's just like, all right, you're good here. Time to go to the next one. All right, let's go check in with Carr and see what they say.
Why choose just any choice when you could choose Andy's choice?
You know, I can't recall seeing any of these protectorate types ever run a scene on each other.
I could check in with Westport too
We all saw that comm station
and see how they're doing.
But I just happened
What
to
is?
know that it
Oh, right, I forgot about this one.
Storing something good in there.
Oh my god, I never even came into this place at all. We talked to this guy.
I have no interest in dealing. Have you two come to mock me like your fellow dullards? Perhaps if you rub together your only 2 brain cells, you might even come up with something approaching cutting. No. Wait. You're not some corporate simpleton, are you? On the contrary, you have the manner of an officer about you. Someone who understands the substantive weight of command.
I don't know about all that. Well, I did lead a team, but that was a while ago.
From your tone, am I to suppose it didn't end well?
Yeah, you could say that.
Then we share that much in common. My last mission did not exactly go according to plan either, as my imprisonment no doubt suggests. Please, allow me to start over. I am Warden Sterling, dedicated servant of the Protector of Arcadia and caretaker of worlds, the Sovereign Henry Varick.
Wait, he's the protector of... I never realized that he was. You wouldn't happen to know any way of getting into the armory, would you?
And if I did?
I wish I brought Tristan to him. I wouldn't mind a hint.
So you would. But I am of 2 minds on the matter of providing one. You may hold no allegiance to Auntie's choice, but you are not protectorate either. I think it best we end our conclave here. Be on your way before you draw attention to either of us.
Alright, well, I do know how to get in there.
Protectorate station when it launched off world. It would have made the perfect
Wait. Don't mind me.
Whoa! How in the blazes did you get in there?
Magic.
Guns after all. Most of these irons look pretty old-fashioned too. Bit lackluster if you ask me.
Yeah, it's real sad how our trainees will have the armaments to defend us now. I swear, Kemp, sometimes I wonder about you. Anyway, thanks for your help, friend. We were nigh at our wits' end trying to get into that armory. Now we can stop speculating on what's inside and actually do some work.
Yeah, I'm sure you two would have figured it out eventually. Actually, yeah, I'm the greatest. Tell me something I don't know.
And humble, too. Well, we appreciate the assist. We're in a much better position to fight those Protectorate now than we were before. Auntie's Choice won't forget this.
All set.
Someday, when I make it big in Lowerman, told my manager,
Let me check this. Can I do the transfer again? Nice, I can. And again.
Well, if it isn't the busiest mercenary this side of Tau Ceti. Protectorate's been awful quiet since you did your rooting about. Happy to trade words with you. Loose your words. I'm listening.
Loose your words. Farewell. Okay. Does Milver Street have anything to say?
You approach openly, despite your new standing as a minion of Commander Babylon Carr. Well, speak all you like, you've aligned yourself with the brute, thereby identifying yourself as one. I shall not forget this anytime soon. Go on, then.
Really now? Excuse me. Is there anything up here? Okay, now. Can you make a quick stop over at Westport? See if the Vigilant has anything to say? And then we'll see what happens.
You are the raw material for perfection.
It's interesting seeing that this is still... So in my first one, I sent it to Westport, but there's a way you can evacuate everyone prior to doing it, which I did that. So it just destroyed an empty town, essentially. But,
Outsider?
yeah, we got lucky. This time around, I was able to send it to space.
The itinerant stranger returns.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Is that it? Okay, that's it. Just like that. All right, let's go back to the ship then.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago. But never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
Sorry, do I know you?
Not remotely. But never fear. The delivery success metrics do not require introductions. Or so I was told. All I know is that it was sent by the Order of the Ascendant. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
Okay. Yep, we got the order missive. Top on the incognito. That's Valerie's mod kit. Oh, the Auto Hacker 5000. Hey, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm taking that instantly. Dead Man's Jacket. What's this one do? Oh, I have to. Taking damage has a chance based on your hack skill to release a spider mine from your armor. But I need 5 more advanced ones.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
We'd probably get rid of that one, because this one's a machine gun too. Yeah, we won't need that. Alright, let's take a look.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us. Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Okay. We'll go there in a second. Let me check in with everybody.
Got Inez moved into Helen's old quarters. I figure, if anyone's unlikely to be vexed by finding fossilized purpleberry crunch in their mattress, it's an Auntie's Choice trooper. You think Helen would approve of us taking on a product pusher?
She hated corporate types, but shared a love of cereal transcends all differences.
Now that sounds like something you read off a box top. I like to think Helen would understand our need for allies, but maybe she'd resent being replaced? Hard to say which. Her voice sure has gotten quieter over the years.
Got any opinions on our crew?
Always up for a little back fence talk, though I'm guessing you don't mean Val.
What do you think of Inez?
Can't say I know her well enough to have much in the way of an opinion. She seems capable, and shockingly, she hasn't tried to sell me anything yet. She's still got more loyalty to Auntie's Choice than they have to her, but maybe we can help her see that one day. Sure thing.
All right, that's
I
it.
trust you.
I think I might do less of the questions about each of the companions and only do the dialogue for when they have a quest or they say, "Hey, Commander, can we talk?"
My system still ain't gotten the memo. We're
Because
clear of the
it
relay.
seems like a lot of it's the
Mission
same.
keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Lon knows it's seen enough as it is.
All right, that's it. That'll keep it a little bit more streamlined.
The nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
Got it. All right, let's go to Free Market. I just remember too, I never met the guy with the purple berry crunch addiction. Let's get out there. We'll go with these two. Oh yeah, this is... We'll be able to get, talk to Tristan. Got a bounty. Hacking 8 for the next one.
The second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try.
Dangerously curious. Ooh, what is this? Your curiosity often gets you the best of you. When hacking into terminals or other pieces of tech, you'll often waste bypass shunts to learn an extra thing or two. So you get more experience, but it uses additional bypass shunts. You know what? I'll take it.
Try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
As long as I stay stocked up on them, which so far every time I come across more of them, I use it anyways. So I'm gonna swap to that one.
I was just with Barney.
Oh, flawed. No. This is flaws must be accepted, but you gain an extra perk point every 5 levels. This bonus is retroactive. No, we're not taking that one. Lockpick 8. I think it's almost at that, right? Yeah, I'm at 7. I just need to level up one more time.
Really? Barney should start selling it then. It's better than half his stock.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS Free Market.
I don't know anything about that.
Drat! It's mortifying that my options would be so limited that I must resort to random chance to achieve my aims. Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion.
Sounds like you need some assistance. I could lend a hand.
That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth. I look forward to furthering the cause of history with you.
I'll get to it. All right, search for clues. I do remember this one. Oh, there's a rift. All right, nice. We can extract the log.
Sir, the emergency override mechanisms are still functioning. If we work together, we might level our descent.
There's no stopping the will of the free market, Ensign. The ship's doomed.
Even if you won't help me, I have to try. For Auntie's choice!
How noble of you. Worry not. While I'm in my escape pod, I'll be sure to come up with a way to tastefully capitalize on your death.
Oh man, I forget how this works. Oh no, I did it wrong. It goes top, down. I know it starts with these two. There it is. Did we just complete that quest too? Return to them once you've discovered everything? Oh, there's more clues to find. That one took me forever to get the first time. I was missing it for so long. But since I have high sneak right away. Go talk to Otto.
My contraptions don't. Listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
Just maybe. Afraid I'm here on business. What do you know about the ACS free market?
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation?
I read your journal and what happened to you. Talking's the first step to getting better.
Are you an alienist? I ain't never had time to see one, but having one make a business call, maybe you're right. I'll give it a try. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a colleague who was very talented, but not very good at hiding it. Supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging.
Didn't realize there was politics among greasehounds.
In Auntie's choice, there's politics among waste technicians. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach orbit, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its starboard. I got lucky.
Sounds tough. Sorry you had to go through that.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? I got goods to sell.
Let's see what you got.
Be happy to show you.
Does he have any advanced? He does not. Current funds too low to purchase full stock. Let's sell everything I have.
Buy from me, please.
Trauma kits. Let's buy the bypass shunts. Buy those.
Error. Road sales grant preparing sniveling servitude. Protocol complete. Greetings, most valued and attractive customer. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
Are you in charge of the stall all by yourself?
Negative. This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 200 and when last seen, Mr.
Yeah, I remember this. Okay. We'll have to come back to him in a second. We go over here.
My folks didn't raise no fashion monger, but they did raise a bloodthirsty opportunist. I'd like to think I'm making them proud. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide.
Seems like you got quite the collection. How'd you come into all this?
Used to be part of Auntie's choice. Nothing special, just a pilot for light cargo vessels. Had a lot of time to think with just the void for company. Eventually decided I was sick of being overworked and underpaid and made off with my cargo. Turned out to be generic clothes, work gear, and such. More of a market for it out here than I would have guessed. I've bolstered my wares since. You should give them a look.
Let's see what you got.
I got rags, fineries, and everything in between.
Okay, anything that scales with hacking at all? I mean, I know I'm going to be using that jacket anyways. Crouch movement speed. Covert. Spacer helmet, eye patch. I think I'm good.
Garments here. Come ganderize.
Doctor here. If you're
What do
here
you got,
about
Doc?
a toothache, if you've wounds that needs, suffice it to say, I'm medical.
Gain increased healing from your medical inhaler, increasing with your hack skill. You may also hack docks by expending bypass shunts to reactivate them. Ooh, that could be worth getting. I mean, it's kind of expensive, so I don't really want to get it right this second.
Stimulants.
But down the line. I mean, let's be honest. I'm never going to wear that or that. Not going to use that either. Might as well get ready to sell a lot of these.
Get your drugs here. Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today. I feel like tell me what you need. It sure was a convenient. Exactly.
Medical inhaler, medical skill. Okay. It's all the same there. Here's the attachments. Where's the sniper? I'm looking for a silencer. There it is. Defensive plates? That's locked, typically? That's surprising. Alright, any other silencers here? Repeating rifle silencer. I think I already have the machine pistol silencer. I'll grab the scope. Alright, all good there.
Tell your fellows about my store. Think I browse all you like.
Just run through these real quick. Agatha. That's a machine gun. Alright, I'm gonna sell it all. Alright, we're good. Okay, let's head into the bar.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell
All right, give me 1 second and then we'll continue here.
You ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity?
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body.
All right. Let's talk to them.
Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be.
What seems to be the problem?
I came to meet with the information broker for, protectorate business, protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but.
Most Protector can't bend the rules at all. You should give this guy more credit.
I am hardly bending the rules, as you so put it, as we arbiters may operate however we see fit. I appreciate the observation, however. Hardly expected such from an outsider.
Say whatever you want, but trusting this fella even this close to the broker is a massive risk. Be a damn fool to take him at his word.
Put him to work washing dishes. He doesn't break any after a week. He can see the broker.
Hilarious.
That's funny. That's real funny. Takes a lot to set me smiling. Have a drink on the house. I just had a thought. Might be something that needs looking into. Maybe something that would allow me to make an exception as to who visits the broker?
Let's hear it.
Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker. But we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk.
Sounds like a plan. I'm in.
Great. Take the lap cainted with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao.
Casas, ever worked with a partner before?
When I was an apprentice, yes, but not since. And certainly never with an outsider. I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Okay. We got him to go meet there now. Let's go upstairs for a second. Oh, it shows the pickpocket icon. So I guess that means you can pickpocket it. For the key card. Oh, that one doesn't. Ah, shoot.
I'll be collecting the price on your head now. Thank you.
Ready to waste them.
Hold on. We're going back. Whoops. That was a mistake. I didn't realize that they could see me in here. Oh, I need hack 8 still. I can't use it. Well, you almost have it. Either way. Can we talk to this guy?
Oh, come now, Prosper. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-deprecation, especially in front of prospective customers.
From what I can see, you have nothing to self-deprecate about. You look fantastic.
Ha! You've got
Suave.
a silver tongue about you, one fit to rival my own. And therein lies the problem. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the saloon entertained. Normally this does not present an issue, but I learned that an old flame of mine shall attend my next performance. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating on the most minute of issues. I need something to bolster my confidence.
I can help. What do you have in mind?
Liquid courage has never failed me, but I have a discerning palate. The Automech chef in the bazaar sells my preferred brand of alcohol, though it can be headstrong. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg aged whiskey. Something of a collector's item, I'm told.
I'll keep an eye out.
Now, if you'll excuse me, an artist must be granted solid.
Okay. It's a really easy quest.
Get caught unawares all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
If you've a toothpaste, you know who to visit.
Error. If you became violently ill, what may this unit rehydrate for you?
I'm looking for a special brand of alcohol, Iceberg aged whiskey. Do you have any?
Yes. Iceberg aged whiskey is currently on reserve for Prospero Paulo. Current customer is not Prospero Paulo. Unit cannot vend to current customer.
I think because... Yep, there it is. So since I have hack, I'm able to tell him. Are you sure? Let me open you up. Remove your individual identification right there.
Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Purging all vending restrictions. Eliminating one restriction. Vending Iceberg aged whiskey complete. Thank you for your patronage.
Nice.
Shop here to acquire fine food for cheap.
Wait, did I ever... I guess I did. Can we go over to this vending machine again? For some reason, I thought there was two of them back to back there. But maybe I'm thinking of Auntie's Choice.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being nervous does not, in fact, help one not be nervous.
Somebody put in an order for a bottle of Iceberg aged whiskey?
My friend. Excellent. Thank you. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid tale of drama and woe?
Skip the theatrics and get to the point.
You, my friend, remind me of my everyone, the final betrayal. Indeed, the crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save them from their... That's all I know.
All right, there we go.
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your poison?
Prospero asked me for, do you have any rumors circulating?
Always. For example, there's some no, I ain't got any fancy. If their identity's some...
Okay. I don't know who else I would need to talk to. I kind of forget.
A shooter from not a weapons store, right?
But I'm just gonna hand this one in.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared?
I've received information from multiple sources, but it seems to be contradictory.
That's hardly surprising. Considering the station, are you prepared to present what you have learned?
Yeah.
Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it.
Oh.
How did the ACS free market meet its
I
end?
crashed it. It was fun.
You crashed it. That does not match the predicted possible circumstances of destruction, especially because you seem to be alive. I'm going to strike that from my record. Did you at least discover what occurred in the ship's final moments?
According to a recording, someone other than the captain was trying to stop the nosedive.
Considering the ship's fate, it would appear that try is the operative word in that phrase. Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might recontextualize what actually happened?
One of the ship's chief engineers was demoted right before the crash.
Failing to recognize ability? Seems Auntie's choice is forgetting where upward enters into the phrase upward mobility. This report is going to bear some glaring absences, which is unfortunate. Still, I wouldn't have been able to get this far without your help. Here's something for your time. It would have been more if I'd been able to complete this, but there's nothing for that now.
Oh, that's fine. Good working with you.
With you as well. I'll certainly keep you in mind for any further information gathering escapades. Now I need to get this report to my superiors. Thanks again.
Hey, level 10. All right, I'm going to get both of these to 8. And what do we have now? Manual reset, sleight of hand. Pickpocketing is significantly faster, and you gain a bonus to sneak damage attack based on your lockpick skill. Ooh. That's pretty good. After scoring a kill from stealth, your movement speed is increased. After leaving stealth, your footprints are silent. I think I'm going to go sleight of hand. Sleight of hands. Sneak damage attack per lockpick skill. Wow, that's pretty good. Oh, I have Scrabbles as a perk? I didn't realize that. Alright, now we need to go open up these.
Latest contraband came in. Look like quite the haul. Any standouts?
Oh, somebody's there now. I can pickpocket it from her.
Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves.
Actually, our conversation was pleasant. Maybe folks should be more open-minded.
Ain't surprised they're pleasant to you. You don't have to worry you'll be made a target. All that aside, enjoy your time on the station. Don't get into any trouble.
Okay. Just keep looking that way. Thank you. Oh, man. Whew, it's a good thing that door was closed. There's another thing I can open over here.
Another challenger approaches. None have defeated my collections,
just
and none
our-
shall. But I do. Oh no, I've learned to keep my combat metaphorical. The Spectrum Dance Saber. No, but my curios are myriad. You cards, my dear. Of the this is a. I cannot. Feel free.
Okay. I think we need 10 cards. There's a puzzle in the hallway. Yeah, I just did that one actually. I think. If it's the one with the latches. Even though I technically don't have the N-ray yet, I remembered it from the last one. They're just passed out. We're in. Oh, you know what? I probably could have... Well, I had to do a request to be able to get in here anyways. Never mind. Okay, I think we're good here then. Yeah, let's go back to the incognito. I need 3 more keys there. Okay, we're going to Dorado. What's this one do? Being knocked out drops the number of grenades based on explosive skill around you. I'm excited to see how the auto hack gun works. Oh, right. Forgot about this spot. Search the camp. All right, let's go straight to the Abbot this time around.
Think they made the statue big enough?
Probably not. Oh, that was really close. I almost walked right off the edge.
Whoa. Didn't realize we were then so close to the action.
Bases down there. If one of them got hit, then that strike will be the first of many.
The plan can wait. Our lines will not. Good subjects arrive 15 minutes early to avoid missing their tram. Thank you. Stay vigilant. Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
This station must have really been something before the war made its home here. If things escalate, never be something again.
Station reports. Is there a mural here somewhere? Oh, there's a locked room.
You are running 21,027.5 hours late for your tram. Please be mindful of your departure in the future.
I was never able to get in here before.
Your patience is commendable, passenger. Please continue until the next tram arrives.
I never realized the bot is trying to talk to the dead guy and tell him that the tram is still coming. Yeah, there definitely is a way up there. I've never... Oh, you have to use the rift. I never went up there on my first playthrough because I never used the rift. Oh, here's the mural. Wow, I completely missed out on that. I was always trying to figure out how to get there, but now I know. Some gears, plasma grenade. Buy those two.
Folk were hunkered down here. Wonder how long they held out before.
Day 200.
Well, best not to think about it.
The safe in there. I can't get in though because of brawny or engineering.
We got an appointment to keep at Matriarch's Mercy. Let's just hope we don't get shelled too.
Yeah, we'll go straight there first, and then we'll walk around here. I remember this.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
Oh, do you now? Sorry, I'm on an important mission and I don't have time right now.
No, please. She'll be dead without help. Or worse.
Tragic. But whatever, whoever she is, it's not my problem.
You've changed your mind. Thank the Void. They gonna die without help.
But they're not dead yet? Then it can't be that dangerous. You can handle it.
But they'll die for sure. You've changed your mind.
All right, fine.
Thank.
I know it's a trap.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Hey, got a distraction for you. I'm the one you need to worry about.
To the rescue! Sight unseen! Practicing some battlefield medicine.
There we go. I wonder what would have happened actually if I went around and then found that log and then came back around, or from the other side. I guess I didn't really think about that.
Stranger, the Order bids you welcome, but all in light of the recent attack on Antes.
I think this guy was a lot of
our bases
information.
that got hit.
What was that attack?
I can't rightly say, and that is rather concerning in its own right. It seems our temporary ceasefire with the corporatists may be at its end.
Ceasefire?
Yes, this was an active war zone until recently, and now seems like it may be so again. Not quite certain why the attack was launched, but that is not under my purview. I'd surmise that when Auntie's Choice realized they couldn't get through our defensive measures, they wisely chose the path of diplomacy. Seems I was mistaken.
Well, it weren't our artillery that made that strike. I can tell you that much.
They must have done something to provoke an attack, which is why your safest path now is the one that leads to Matriarch's Mercy.
Why is that? What else is going on around here?
The Order controls everything south of this point, but the rest is beset with various dangers. Zealots, scavengers, creatures, and corporatists. Well, not certain about that last one anymore after the attack.
What kind of zealots are out there?
Cultists, mad to the last one. I believe they worship the rifts or some such. People will turn to anything to ease their discomfort during times of crisis, I suppose.
What were you saying about scavengers?
They're both unstable and violent. Auntie's forces call them scrappers, and uses them for just that, gathering scrap materials. Excessive abuse of stimulants has made them severely unbalanced and prone to violence. They've also been known to pose as refugees, to lure their victims into ambushes. There are several camps of them northwest of here. I'd strongly advise keeping your distance.
I have to ask about the creatures.
The creatures are of the genus Varachnid. They are large enough to kill a full-grown human, and exceedingly willing to do so.
Thanks for the information.
All our efforts add to the equation.
All right. Anything over here? Initiate Orban's chess key. Is that him? It is. Or I'll just take that. All right, let's get to Matriarch's Mercy.
Refugees, looks like. And after that strike, there'll only be more at the gates.
Another refugee? Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm here on business for the presiding bishop.
That a fact? Well, I was going to give you a friendly warning. But since you don't have the time, I'll leave you to wonder. So be it. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy.
Okay.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Ish. How long are we meant to stay here?
Ask the Order. I'm not in the tradition.
My soup is nutritionally calculated.
I haven't seen this many folks crammed together since recalled libations night at the trust.
I'll talk to these people.
It's nigh on impossible to find decent animal remains.
Oh, try not to get too close. My sinuses are stuffed up, my ears are backed up, and my guts are gurgling. I could burst at any moment. Every fluid from every orifice. So keep your distance.
Allow me to find you some help.
Don't want it, don't need it. I've gotten sick at least a dozen times since we set up camp. Why, last week alone, I caught hack lung, sprat tongue, skinny teeth, and a rare case of mortified skull emergence. Figured I might as well get used to being sick. So I'm practicing for my next disease. It's gonna be a nasty one.
What do you make about the situation around the camp?
I think it's downright awful what's happened to these fine folks. But me especially. Sickness, malnutrition, spontaneous genetic disorders, it never ends.
I should go. Feel better.
You too. Trust me, you don't want to catch this. Neither do I, for that matter.
All right. Archivist.
And then we solve for the... apologies. Just catching up on a research assignment between queries. Yes? Did you need something?
Old. I just bumped my desk so bad. At least it's sturdy. I meant to ask about the situation in town, but your presence has me here distracted me.
Ah, distraction and I are old colleagues at this point. My part in these shared circumstances is admittedly somewhat unique. The abbot felt a scientician operating in a conspicuous spot in the thoroughfare might be useful. An illustrative way for our guests to see how we operate. To show how the crabble patties are made, as it were.
The crabble patties.
That is, if the meat preparation involved a 90-step rate formula and a conflux of polynomial equations.
You think that's what the displaced refugees need most right now?
I am also on hand to answer queries by providing data supporting our actions. Though perhaps due to my central location, 89.74% of the time, I am simply asked for directions.
What kind of data do you have in mind in support of the Order's efforts here?
Given our present circumstances, most of my data revolves around existential threats vis-a-vis the displaced. According to data, life inside shows a notable uptick in key relevant quality of life factors. Longevity, access to medicine, potable water. Life outside sees increased risk of starvation, inclement weather, and hostile xenofauna. Yes, indeed. Numbers are really against you out there.
Most people need more than medicine and water to be happy.
We have diverted internal resources to better meet demand in key areas. And I'm pleased to say that's led to a statistically significant 2.7% increase in refugee satisfaction. But if my data remains unconvincing, I suggest you inquire with Provisioner Plotnik inside the lift building. Simply tell her Archivist Widmark approves brief use of her time.
I'll let you get back to it.
Then back to it I shall get.
Okay. Well, you will head over to... Oh, Inez has something to say.
Commander, you got a minute to talk? I got some thoughts on this situation with the refugees.
What do you got? What's on your mind?
The number of folks seeking refuge from the war is, well, it's beyond what I expected. And beyond what the Order is capable of handling, seems like. Andes may not be faring much better here, but we could at least find enough work for these folk to buy some food.
If those are the only two options, I'd prefer dying out in the desert.
Real nice, Commander. It's a tough situation, that's all I'm saying. But if the Order can't even manage tens of folk at their doorstep, they ain't gonna manage much better should they win the war.
You going to convince me? Well, you're right. Let's ask the refugees if they prefer free food or having to work for it.
But nothing's ever really free, is it? I went through this myself when Andy's Choice took over Tau Ceti. It took time to secure the merger, but once they did, we folk got the help we needed real quick. And all they wanted in return was the signing of an employment contract. Now, I ain't seeing any contracts in Matriarch's Mercy. So what is the Order actually gaining by doing this?
Good point. Maybe they're scouting for new converts or conducting a human trial.
The thought has crossed my mind, though I reckon we might have seen concrete proof of that by now. Anyhow, if the Order is in fact helping these folk with no hidden aims, then, well, I'll be the first to admit that there might just be merit in what they're selling. Appreciate you hearing me out.
Of course. Back to it. All right, what else we got here?
What caused? Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
I was curious about the refugees.
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
You seem fairly in the know. What's the situation in this settlement?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the
All right,
grind.
this lady is going to go crazy with a lot of information, so I'm just going to...
event.
Talking to her was a little bit rough the first time.
While you shelter.
All right, look up bounty. Hack 1, hack 2. Examine the wreckage.
Shame what happened there. I seen the whole thing.
What'd you see?
Watch yourself if you intend to nose around that collapsed ramshackle. I swear, refugee settlements aren't what they used to be.
It's a pile of rubble. What would I get? How would I get hurt?
Oh, I don't know. Assume there must be all sorts of pointy bits? And I wouldn't want you getting lockjaw. Seen a lot of makeshift shanties capsize lately. Happens a lot. People here need more room to breathe. Can't build in the walkways, can't set up in the exclusion zone. So they build up. Best they can, at least. Don't have proper building material or nothing. They just make do. After a while, the stacked up little huts they jury-rigged come tumbling down.
So a bunch of displaced have been hurt doing this?
Oh, you put that together, did you? Here, I thought I was being subtle. Yeah, people keep at it. What else choice they have? Order won't listen. Maybe if we interspersed our requests with numbers, they'd pay attention. Seems like all they care about sometimes.
So, well, what worries me is you may be right. Be seeing you.
Go on. You take care now. You hear?
Peregrinating outside inhabited areas.
Detected. All right, let's go
Since the schism,
up here.
Oh. Hello. You weren't mentioned in my latest personalized order prediction. Granted, I mostly skim the parts what don't cover probabilistic dangers, so perhaps you were alluded to in some, roundabout fashion. Suppose that means you're not a threat. So that's good, right? Yeah, I reckon that's good.
I think we're collecting all the information right now, so this should be good for when we do the quest coming up here soon. Honestly, lost me after hello.
Oh. Well, the Order have got these things called personalized order predictions. Take about an hour for them to get a read on you. Then you get updates about your, path. First time I got a POP, it was on a lark. It said, Rollo Nast, our seer has predicted you must wear a helmet today. I borrowed one. As a laugh, everybody ribbed me about it. Just after lunch, wind picked up on the cliff above and dropped a mock apple 152 meters straight down onto my head. Fortunately, I still had that brain case on.
How accurate would you say the Order's predictions are?
I mean, if you want an exact estimate or percentage, talk to them. As for me, I just got that, anecdotal feedback. A few times, I couldn't make heads or tail of half of it. Like, avoid anything representing whole numbers? I didn't know what to do about that. So I just stayed put. End of the day, I'm still here, and my co-occupant Ike isn't. So, I guess them prognostications work well enough.
Their forecasts just seem to be impractically vague to me, I guess.
You did catch the part I said they'd save my life, right? I think alive is a notable improvement on dead. That's something you can take to the bank, Figuratively speaking. I don't know why the other displaced have been so slow to take to them. But I'm not complaining too loud. Waited for my latest POPs long enough already.
I didn't listen to him good enough the first time. And he was hard to find at first too. Nice. All right, I think we are good here. Oh. Go talk to the displaced.
We're not going anywhere.
Not on the basis of some half-baked prediction. This so-called... Except for the fact that you ain't yelling and trying to eat me. I'd have pegged you as some sort of prosperous scrapper by the rough look you got about you. You do got a certain feral look in your eye, though. Okay. I give up. Tell me.
I prefer to think of myself as a free agent. No commitments, no complications.
Cheers to that, friend. When war looms its ugly head, adaptation is key. May Huffstetler, formerly Auntie's Choice, Department of Invasive Marketing. Now, the voice of the displaced. That's what those in the order call me, leastways. An unofficial sobriquet, likely meant as a petulant slight. On account I object. Louder. More often than the rest. Those of us ended up here have very little except needs. I turn those into demands for reasons of clarity and import.
Where did all these people come from?
Some are former Auntie's Choice like me. Some were abandoned by the Protectorate. All of us have been displaced by conflict somehow, directly or otherwise. Happy as I am to make your acquaintance, I'm busy staking our claim over the exclusion zone, so if you'll excuse me.
What was that you mentioned about the exclusion zone?
The exclusion zone. The Order has decided to keep us out thanks to some nebulous prediction of disaster. Screw their predictions. We have people, displaced by war and disaster, in sore need of space. There's plenty of room to house them.
You're right, it makes no sense.
Thank you. That's what I've been trying to tell everyone. I honestly don't give the slightest whit about the Order's idea of math or whatever calculation tells them that a catastrophe may or may not occur. I couldn't get anywhere with Administrator Daggerwall, but you, maybe you'll have better luck.
I'll give it a try.
Thanks, stranger. Maybe fate's on our side for a change. You can find Agarwal in the lift building, probably formulating another equation to get on my nerves.
Okay.
What happened to this place?
Go talk to
What is it?
her.
I have 15 seconds of allotted time for non-specific discourse, so choose your words with expediency. Oh, don't tell me. You're here on behalf of the voice of the displaced, aren't you?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just a humble courier.
Don't bother. My prognostication report listed an 85.2% probability we'd have this conversation. This is about the exclusion zone, correct?
Shrug.
I keep forgetting you're a newcomer and unfamiliar to these parts. The exclusion zone is a mere corner of Matriarch's mercy, and rightfully off limits. You see, the seer predicted that a calamity would befall the exclusion zone, warning that the barrier must not be crossed. But the ever-disruptive voice of the displaced is dead set on occupying the exclusion zone anyway, laughing in the face of certain peril.
She seems ready to accept responsibility for her actions. Actually, so they're an unstoppable force and you're an immovable object.
Indeed, and I'm hoping that's where you come in. The seer has augured death for anyone who enters the exclusion zone. Yes, you heard me right. Death. Furthermore, and I quote, an outside mediator, having earned the confidence of both sides, has a high likelihood of clearing up an ongoing dispute. And now the voice has involved you. How auspicious. Perhaps you are the outside mediator who was foretold.
Maybe I am. If you believe both sides will listen, then I'm in.
I believe only in the cold, inconvenient mathematics of the cosmos. This will work. It must work. The first step is to familiarize yourself with every angle of the dispute. Talk to the people of Matriarch's mercy. The displaced want the exclusion zone. We want it kept off limits. We can't both be right. With your seasoned perspective, perhaps the voice of the displaced will learn to listen. Any questions before you get started?
I'll be on my way then.
Many people around camp support or object to our methods. Speak to them, form your own opinion, and when you are ready, we will decide the fate of the exclusion zone.
Yes, we will. Okay, time to tell her.
Scienticians around the settlement inform me you've made some inquiries. Good, good. Continue poking around further, though. Well then, if you need me in the meantime, I'll be...
Wait, who am I missing? Oh, I still need to talk to like one or two more people.
1,068.5 pardons, but my attention is presently 99.81% occupied. Court, you may...
What do you have for sale? While in TTD, movement no longer drains energy. Sell junk. I think I'm good.
Yes. I have, as you may not have noticed, but the refugees do not want for food or medicine.
So if someone wanted to get a hold of a large quantity of supplies, they talk to you?
If it was a duly appointed order official acting to assist me in distributing supplies to the displaced, yes. If that someone is you, no.
Sorry to say, but the displaced may not have noticed your efforts.
With the great disruption that has occurred to their lives, one can hardly blame them. That they are fed and remain healthy is sufficient for me.
All right, we'll just do this one. I've done that one before.
My time is yours. Farewell.
Okay. Keep talking.
By the law.
Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right there, sir.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
I have a question first. What do you think of the conditions at the camp?
As a doctor, I'm appalled. We don't have enough beds or private quarters to separate people, so sickness is blazing an unhappy trail through the refugees. Of course, the Order keeps us well supplied with meds, but things will get worse as long as we're overcrowded. Yes, I can treat sickness as it arises. It would be leagues better to prevent it entirely. That means space to spread out.
Anything I can do to assist with that?
Since you asked, you can run this medicine to Horst Lambing. Just don't shake the man's hand. He has a habit of coughing into his palm when he covers it at all.
You desperately needed my help with something else?
You see, the Seers are members of the Order who labor over the universal equation. Even in its unfinished state, the equation gives them the means to predict the future. Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
What is it that you need? If you're saying you got a job for me to do, then say it plainly.
Forgive me. Thoughts of destiny and predictability tend to raise my blood pressure. Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's Mercy, and I have but I am but a humble
I know what he
general
needs.
practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Oh, think you could help Inez?
I have time to patch up 1 or 2 patients before we head out. I used to be a combat medic. A good one, too.
You also strike me as someone on the go. I need committed medical employees, not a freelancer. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
All right. Read the Seer's datapad. I just did, right? Mark all as red. Unless if I have to go in here. Inspect. Oh, you have to actually go into your inventory and inspect it. Okay, interesting. All right, well, we are actually going to go ahead and chill right here because we made a lot of good progress. And then I think we'll save the majority of the other quests once I get back later tonight. So thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for being here. YouTube is Casas Plays. We got all the episodes up so far of this playthrough and my first one. If you want to watch this or anything else that I've covered, it's all available there. Every other platform is Casas Plays as well. But that is it for me. I'll be back around 5 p.m. Eastern today, and we'll continue. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.